Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. Today we are diamond painting Magical Serenia by Treasure Studio Art. Now this is a canvas. It is probably a glue bound. I know it's not a double adhesive. This I bought. So we have our boat, we have our kit over here. We have a little baggie full of stuff. We have our pens and our extra stuff here. So if anybody's wondering, we do have a nice little set up here. So I do have stuff here set up. So I will go in. We are trying to get the bottom line in. And this is a square diamond painting, so it is squares. I wanted to try a different company besides the companies I had been trying, but I have waited a long time for this kit. So just so you understand, this is where all my diamond beads went in. I sorted them and I put them in by number order, so now it's in a better order than it used to be in. Before I would just go boom, boom, boom without ordering the numbers. Trying to go in as much as I can without it being too pixelated, because if you go into, so we need F. And what is F? There's a legend on the side, so that's 3362. So we would have to go here in the middle. So I'm simply clicking on my bead holder or my storage containers, which I really like the storage containers in this. One from Home Craftology. You can get these at Amazon. They're not a lot of money. Different companies sell this. So I am looking simply for the F's. So which pen shall we work with? Which one should we work with? These are the Jim's handmade, so which one should we work with? I think the white one. Just love these pens. I have an obsession with pens. So I'm not always perfect, and they gave me tweezers, so they gave me these what they call soft tweezers. I'm not familiar with the term. I've never had pink ones, so this is a little farther away from me. Oh, we don't want to bump into that. Now, if you're not satisfied with how the diamond went in, you can always take it out with the tweezer. That's what the tweezers are there for. To know that you can put them in a way that's softer. So that's what you do there. Then when you're done with the diamonds, I'm not sure what that symbol is. That that little gray symbol. So this is when the light pad comes in handy, when you need a light like this. See, this is when the light pad comes in handy, so you could see your symbols much easier. That's why you need a light pad or a really strong light sometimes, because sometimes the symbols are really, really tiny. And let's read what the thing says about the 905. All these little green ones. So you see that these are nice and tight. Oh, that's a pretty green. Look at how pretty this green is. Guys, look at how pretty that green is. That is a pretty, pretty green. I haven't had a kit that has had a lot of green in it. I think maybe besides my second one, which was an Amazon painting. Look at that green. Do the green one there. Sometimes it's better to do these in the kitchen table than on my desk, because sometimes my desk doesn't have room. Like I can do the 30s by 40s on my desk, no problem. See, when I put the light on, even though I had all the lights on in this house, I still needed more light. Excuse me for a second. I'm just going to turn off the other light. So I'm not using it. Sometimes they're going to fit perfectly, and sometimes they are a little oversized, but you hope to God that they fit better. And this is from a Jim's Handmade. This pen is from Jim's Handmade over on Etsy. It's one of my favorite stores. And it's a really lightweight pen, but his pens are really expensive, but they are beautiful. Just so you guys have an understanding just how pretty his pens really are. And this is part 2 of this video because I did the first part live. You see how this is a little distorted? You don't want them to be too distorted because then you have to use the correction tool. And I really don't know how to use the correction tool yet. See, I always like to put down my pen. And I like to put it in a way that's safe so that I won't damage it. I already broke one pen by accident in the beginning. Luckily, it wasn't an expensive pen that I broke, you know. So. Now, some people said to me I would like squares better. I haven't had that much experience with squares yet, so I don't know what I like better. Or rounds. Almost like putting together a quilt in a way, you know, you pick the colors. I see why people really, some people really take to this thing. There are no ABs in this kit. So in some ways I'm glad, because then I don't have to save the beads and the gems. Sometimes I fix things when we're off camera to make it more equitable, because when you're on camera, it's so different than when you're live or when you're trying to do this. I know, and I'm still relatively a beginner, but I've been finding that I'm enjoying this so much more than I thought I would enjoy this. And then when I'm done with the thing, I put that thing left over in there. Then we have the diamond, the arrow, the down arrow key, which is 935. There's a lot of 935, so. Now, I could use the multi-placer. but I'm not a fan of it. I've never had good luck with the multiplacer. I mean, some people just can do the multiplacer like crazy, and I'm like, it's not my favorite thing in the world to do. So you see that all the pieces seem to work together in this really well. I don't seem to be having the same issues. And this is a nice medium-sized canvas. Like the small ones I consider like 30 by 40, and then I consider anything bigger than 30 by 40, I guess a medium-sized one. Plus it all depends on how you like to work with it. You know, I have found for me, pick a corner and then work from the corners. You know, pick one side of the canvas and then everything else will work out fine. See? See, because I'm doing this at my kitchen table rather than at my desk, it's a lot more room to work on my table than it is at my desk. So then the next color would be M. See, and when you get boats, you want boats like this, to have this in it. You don't want boats that don't have this in it, because for me, when I open up a package or I do this, I want boats so I can easily pour the drills in the... What is M? 3031. Apparently I'm missing a Hold on guys, I'm just getting my next color, which is 3031. So you see we have lots and lots of M's. As you can tell, I already ran out of 1996 because I did all these blues here. So. You make the Then you get the M done. See all the lovely little things. Sometimes these things happen. They don't go in perfectly. So what do? We just take it out with our nice little tweezer. And I must tell you, these tweezers are not sharp, but they're really, really important to have. Because this canvas is really, really soft. Someone asked me, what do I do with my leftover drills? Well, depends. Well, if they like ABs, then I keep them. Like I store them in separate things. But if they're like non-ABs, I put them in like a mason jar when I'm done with them. And empty out what I did with ORD kits stuff. And put the spare stuff in a mason jar, so that way it creates a nice little decoration in itself. So that's what I do. Now, I know not everybody does that. Some people throw out their beads when they're done, but not me. I kind of save them and make them into other kind of art. These are fitting in very, very well. See, I always like to see what they do here with the diamonds. I have liked a lot of different things. You know, one thing that I have been liking is that I'm really, really extremely happy with all the stuff that has come out lately on the streaming services. So I'm kind of happy that we have original programming. You know, it's not perfect, but so what is this one? This white little cross. is $33.71. Look at that beautiful brown. They have really pretty colors. Their paintings have really nice colors. And I just sometimes shake the boat because I need to put the things. You know, sometimes when you're looking at this, it doesn't appear to be anything, and then as you start to do the paint, you know, when you first do the painting, like, it doesn't look like it's going to be anything, and then all of a sudden it starts shaping up and you're like, oh, that's what that's supposed to be. Like, I like paintings that are this size, so I'm going to zoom out to see where everything is. Doesn't look like anything right now, so that's okay. This stage, it doesn't have to look like anything. I try to work with a few at a time, so that way I don't overload myself with colors. I like always seeing these things because these things are always so, you know, it's like doing a puzzle. So I guess then the next one is E, which is, what is E? Trying to find what E is here. E is 934. Done? Am I getting mine? Apparently 934, I have 3 holes of it. See, I always like seeing what this is going to be. So after these, my phone is warning me that I don't have a whole lot of battery left. And so we will stop there, but I will show you what we have done so far, the picture, as far as diamonds go. This is part 2 of a diamond painting. I'm sure I'll do a part 3, but I will try and film a little bit every day so you guys can see what we've done. Now this is with the plastic on it. I prefer this kind of plastic on my diamond paintings because then I can see it. So someone was telling me the way that you roll it up is important too, because you roll it up with the diamonds facing you so you don't ruin the canvas. So I was told this by Miss Rachel Ray, which I watch her channel abundantly a lot at this point, guys. I mentioned her and Miss Coffee a lot. Those are the two diamond painters that I watch, I would say excessively watch, because I love what they do. See, this is new. So I did this in 3 packs. So this way, this you do yourself. I don't like the bag solution, but that's just me personally. So if you have liked this diamond painting video, give it a thumbs up. Happy coloring.